Officer Dave, would you open the courtroom for us, please?
The state of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Court is now in session. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Mr. Hildner, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What brings you here today? I don't seem to see a City of Detroit case on my docket.
Apex Physical Therapy.
No.
Oh, we must have had the wrong date. I'll recheck the order.
What's the name of the case?
Apex Physical Therapy. It is the way it was scanned in and looking at it now is hard to read. Maybe it says another date.
What is that? I don't see it on my docket this week. Give me your case number.
One moment. 22
178
178
156.
156.
All right, hold on for just a second. All right, court officers run next door. My court clerk went downstairs to pick up the morning flyers. So she should be back in just a second.
Okay. I just checked the register of actions, and it looks like our pretrial was moved because we have pending case eval, which is all I was going to say today. And so it looks like our pretrial got moved to August 3rd.
August 3rd, let me look. I don't have my, wait, here she is, hang on.
Okay.
Hello? Thank you. Bye-bye. Mr. Hildner, that's what my records show as well. August 3rd at 10 o'clock to give you guys a chance to get your case evaluation done.
Okay, great. I'll see you then.
All right. Have a great
Take care.
day. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Myers, Ms. King, good morning.
Morning.
This is case 22-190076. Ryan McKenzie versus Citizens Insurance. Could I have your appearances?
Good morning, Your Honor. Elizabeth King appearing on behalf of the Mackenzies P74979.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mitchell Myers on behalf of defendant citizens, P82917.
Okay, have we had our case evaluation?
Yes,
And is the period up?
yes.
And did we settle?
We have not settled yet.
You didn't settle? Don't tell me.
No,
the
Your
number.
Honor. My
That-
client would like to have the motion heard and ruled on before we engage in further negotiations.
Now, I haven't read the motion entirely, but my recollection is whilst I looked at it, you have someone who says that I was not there at the time, but based upon what I see, this could not have happened had the windows not been open. Basically, something that part of what your argument was. And Ms. King had somebody I seem to recall who says, gee, I was there at the time and the windows weren't open. That seems to be my recollection of perusing both of you without obviously being prepared to open on it. So, not ready to go? So be it. We'll give you a date for your motion for summary disposition. The only question I want to know, and I don't want to know a number, did the case evaluators reach a unanimous determination in your case?
Yes,
Oh,
Yes,
good.
they did, Your Honor.
Sanctions for somebody. Okay, we'll see you guys then, July 11 at 10 o'clock for your motion for summary disposition. Does that date and time work for everybody?
yes, thank you.
I love it. Yes, it does, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. July 11th at 10 o'clock, we're here to defend this motion for summary disposition. Thank you both for coming in. We are off the record.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We are on the record calling file number 23-140-630. This is Michigan First Credit Union versus Takara Thomas. Could I have your appearances, please?
Morning, Honor. West City on behalf of Michigan First, P number 80307.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Takara Thomas.
All right, this is our third pretrial. Are we done with our written discovery?
Your Honor, we are done with discovery. We've submitted documents to defend it. I believe the court is familiar with this case as there's an insurance issue that the defendant is seeking to seek a balance against the outstanding damages claims. We are waiting for the paperwork to be processed by the insurance agency to see if that will reduce the balance. We don't have any more discovery at this point that needs to be conducted. I was delaying on filing a motion for summary disposition, obviously, because I'd like the defendant to be able to get a true balance on this. But I understand as this has been this would be our third pretrial, Your Honor. The court will probably be tired of seeing this case at this point, Your Honor.
Well, I think that it's time to move forward on the fire.
I do believe so as well, Your Honor.
I think is where we are. So do you anticipate filing a motion for summary disposition?
I have one prepared, Your Honor.
Okay.
It's ready to go, but I was, again, trying to get the insurance process.
Do you have a date and time when that's going to
Today.
occur?
The motion for summary, Your Honor?
No, when you're going to hear from the insurer.
Should be within the next week, a week and a half.
All right, so what I will do is I will give you 2 weeks then. And then if that's not gonna be enough, if it's not done then I'm gonna move forward on this.
I appreciate Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, so we're gonna move to June the 19th. June the 19th. Does that date and time work for everybody?
Yes.
All right. Let's see, June 19th is not a holiday.
That's Juneteenth, Your Honor. I'm not sure. If the
We're
court is
closed.
open.
It's not gonna work.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was thinking too that day is something.
Not gonna work. So we need to go to June. I guess that would be June 27th would be the next Monday, right?
June 26th, Your Honor.
June 26th. Does June 26th work for everybody?
That works for me, Your Honor.
Ma'am, does that work for you?
Yes.
All right, June 26th. At 10 o'clock will be our next pretrial. The written discovery will close June 20th.
I have a question, Your Honor.
Ma'am,
When you say written discovery, on which end are you speaking of?
I don't
Michigan
understand
first,
what you mean, which end.
like, because I'm just a little unfamiliar with the whole process. You said written discovery will close. So are you meaning that Michigan First will no longer have time to submit certain paperwork, or is that for both ends?
Discovery is available to both parties. So if discovery is closed, it will be closed as to both parties, ma'am.
Okay, because I did have some things that I wanted to say, but I thought that
Ma'am, if you want to submit discovery again, you elect to represent yourself. You have an
Yes.
absolute constitutional right to do that, but you don't get your own set of court rules. So if you
Okay.
want to use discovery under the Michigan court rules, you have until June 20th.
Yeah, because I have some things that I'd like to say today. Is not, I didn't want to keep rescheduling here and there, you know.
Well, ma'am, this is not the date and time for trial. This is just a pre-trial.
Okay,
We'll see you then for next time. If we're not gotten our insurance information at that point, Mr. Neal, I'm gonna need a date for your filing your motion summary disposition.
Thank you, Your Honor. Will do.
And if you want to file discovery, serve discovery, you have time to do that within the terms of the Michigan court rules.
yeah, I've sent everything in already. I just wanted to present it, that's all. But I've already submitted everything. Okay, thank
See
you.
you all on that date. Thank you for coming in. Let's be safe out there.
Your Honor, is it, oh, she's already gone. Never mind, Your Honor. Thank you. You have a good morning.
Spend my time on these cases. You got Jessica. Carter Thomas. Okay. Jennifer Dillow. 644. Smith, let's see that. Forward. Side order. Scott DiCarlo. I don't see him. All right, let's start with DiCarlo. We've got State Farm. Morning, Council.
Morning, Your Honor.
What brings you here today?
I'm here for a pretrial conference on Almonda Telton versus State Farm.
Who is Grover Lewis Johnson?
That is the firm that I work for.
Next time, give me a case number or name of the client.
Okay,
I'm looking for Grover Lewis Johnson, and I don't have one on my docket. I'm saying, who is this person? All right, this is 952. Where'd she go?
I'm here.
Let's see if we can't get started. This is file number 23-140-952. Amanda Talton versus State Farm. Could I have your appearances, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Jessica Kennard on behalf of the plaintiff, P number 82733.
good morning, Your Honor. This is Jacob Van de Zandy appearing on behalf of defendant State Farm.
Okay. The 2.302A disclosures have been made. What's the holdup here? Why isn't this file resolved? This is a PIP case in the district court.
Yes, Your Honor, defendant has continued to ask me to answer discovery and depose my client without a discovery order, so that's kind of where we're sitting.
Counsel?
Yeah, that's correct. So it is a PIP case, but it's a first party, so we
Well,
were
that's
hoping.
generally what PIP cases are called. The third party is the injury case.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a provider lawsuit, Your Honor, so there's additional information that we want to know. I was hoping to get a better understanding of future, what possibly could be future. I'm not sure that this is going to continue to be a district court case, given that the outstanding benefits being claimed are already almost over 25,000.
Ms. Kennard?
That is true. We were waiting on a couple of lien requests to come back to see if we tip, over. However, it should be noted that this is a continuation of a case that was already settled. So half of the questions that Mr. Van Zandy is after have already been answered in the first set of interrogatories that were in the first case.
Well, here's my question. At present, what is the amount of your claim?
We are just under the $25,000 mark as we speak, but like I said, we are waiting on some lien requests to come back that could tip it over the $25,000
All right,
mark.
and this is what I'm going to do. I don't see any need for me to make a decision on discovery one way or the other in what seems like it's not even going to be my case. I'm going to adjourn this matter to July 11th at 10 o'clock. Does that work for everyone?
Hold on one moment. Let me pull up my calendar. That will work.
How about you, sir?
That should work.
Okay, July 11th at 10 o'clock. We'll continue your pretrial until that date and time. And I expect to know when I see you next time, whether this case belongs to me or not. If the case belongs to me, then I'm looking for some sort of special, specific information that you need that is not available under the initial disclosures, counsel.
Understood, Your Honor.
July 11th at 10 o'clock. Thank you all for coming in. Let's be safe.
Thank you as well.
Appreciate you coming in. We're off the record. July 11th, 10 o'clock.
Good morning, George.
Mr. Yatula, good morning.
Morning.
What brings you here today?
I thought I logged off. I looked up the register of action and our case was adjourned. I thought I
You're
logged.
the guys off until August for your case evaluation.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah, 'cause I talked to Mr. Hilton earlier. Okay, you're all set to go then. I'll talk
Thank
to
you so much.
you in August, see how your case evaluation goes.
Yep,
I'll let the court
perfect.
resolve the case by then.
Sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
All right, be safe.
You too.
Hello,
Hello,
what is your name?
D. Carlos Scott.
Hold on for just a second. We can get started. All right. We are on the record calling 23145-301 Tidewater Finance versus DeCarlo Scott. Could I have your appearances, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Jay Lazar on behalf of the plaintiff, P69480.
And what is your name, sir?
D. Carlos Scott.
All right, this is our second pretrial. Where are we on this file?
Your Honor, there's been nothing since the last pretrial for a motion date. Your Honor wanted to do discovery first at Mr. Scott's request. We haven't received anything. Nothing's changed. Plaintiff is going to still ask for that motion for summary date, Your Honor.
Mr. Scott, are you going to do any written discovery?
Yes, I'm looking to because I don't want to represent myself, and I would like to get me a lawyer
Well,
on my
sir,
behalf.
go ahead and do that. But I opened written discovery on this file back the last time we were together, and you've done nothing.
Well, it's about the money, the funds. I just gathered up the money to acquire a lawyer.
All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you one more date. If you're not doing written discovery, I'm going to close it. The next day will be July 11 at 10 o'clock. Does that work for everyone?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does that work for you, sir?
Yes, but can you explain to me what exactly rediscover means?
Written discovery, sir, is your opportunity to learn about the claims and defenses of the other side. It includes such things as written questions to be answered, interrogatories, requests for production of documents or things, or requests for admissions. All of those are provided for in the Michigan court rules. And if you elect to use them, the written discovery has been open now since May 8th. So I will see you gentlemen July the 11th at 10 o'clock. Sir, if you get an attorney, have the attorney file the appearance. The appearance is a document by which the attorney says he or she will represent you. Mr. Lazar, if there has been no discovery promulgated by the time we're together, remind me that I said I was closing discovery at that pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
July 11th, gentlemen, 10 o'clock. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you, everybody.
Let's be safe. Ms. Dillow, good morning.
Good morning.
You have two cases apparently.
Correct.
All right, I have someone who is identified. Oh, wait a minute, I have someone else. So I have two defendants, both of whom identify themselves by phone number rather than name. So I don't know who they are, but let me admit this person, then we'll at least have all possible persons before the court. Because it's almost 10:30, it's time to move. I've got one person connected to audio. And this other person's not doing anything. I'm putting him back in the waiting room. Let's see if she connects. Nope, she failed connect. We'll try it again. It must be Monday. Well, let's see if she connects. Hello?
Hi. Allow.
What is your name, ma'am?
My name is Sandra Marika.
It's 468.
Yes, sir.
All right. We are on the record calling file number 22199-468, Capital One versus Sandra Marika.
Yes, sir.
Time for pretrial, your appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jennifer Dillo, P69855, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
And what is your name, ma'am?
My name is Sandra Marika.
This is our second pretrial. How are we doing on our written discovery? Are we done with it?
Your Honor, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was having a hard time connecting. So I spoke with Ed McCracken. Are you familiar with that name? Just a while ago. And so I sent in a letter of the agreement that the last letter I received from the lawyers with the agreement of $190 a month. So I did agree to that payment.
Ms. Dillon, what's going on here?
Yes, Your Honor. It looked like in my file, we just received a signed consent judgment from this defendant. Assuming there's no strikeouts or changes to the consent judgment, we'll be signing and filing that with the court.
All right, then what I'm going to do. Now, all right, let's see. You signed and returned the document, ma'am, that they had sent to you?
Yes, sir.
Did you strike any of it out or just sign and date?
I just signed and dated.
Okay, so we don't have any strikeouts. What I'm going to do then, parties tell me that they have a settled case. I'm going to dismiss the matter without prejudice.
Okay.
If something goes wrong, then you can always come back, and I'll note that we are looking forward to our signed consent judgment.
Your Honor, may I just ask one question? The court indicated the court was dismissing. I just want to seek clarification on that since we have the consent judgment to enter.
Yeah, I'm getting it off my docket. At some point in time, your runner may decide to bring it downtown. When that happens, they may bring it up to me. When they bring it up to me, we'll enter it and it'll set aside the dismissal and enter the consent. But in the meantime, I'm taking it off my docket. I'm not going to give myself another date to see a file that I don't need to see again.
I understand. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
I know this is a tough concept, but I actually have more files than just yours. Ma'am, thank you for coming in.
Thank you, sir.
Hold on, Dillo. I'll see if I can get your other litigant to have some sound for us.
Okay, yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for coming in.
Thank you.
Let's get him in. Let's see if he's going to make sound. I don't think I'm going to get any sound here. Hello? This isn't happening. All right, we're gonna call the case. We aren't going anywhere here today. We are on the record calling file number 2219. I don't know how to open my audio. Okay, he says he doesn't know how to open his audio. Let me try it a different way. All right, let's see if this works. See if this is, I don't know who this is, but let's see. Ms. Dillo, I think this is someone from my 11 o'clock call. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put her back in the waiting room, and then we'll see if we can get Mr. Smith here. He just came back. Let's see if he followed the instructions. And more importantly, if the instructions work. Okay, at least now this shows he's connected. So maybe it'll work. Connection failed. Try it again. Put him in the waiting room and see if I can bring him back. At least the first time, at least this time, it was trying to connect. So he might have done it correctly. Maybe we just didn't. And every phone seems to have a different ability to connect to the system. I'm not sure what's going on here. We're not getting anywhere here. He's not connecting. Okay, I'm gonna call the case and we'll do what we did last time. We are on the record calling file number 22197644. The file is entitled UHG1 LLC versus Daryl Smith. This is our third attempt at a pretrial. We had one successful pretrial where both parties were present and able to be heard. Then we had a failed pretrial where the plaintiff was present, able to be heard. Defendant was present, but we could not hear him. This apparently is a repeat of that pretrial. We apparently have all parties present. Could I have your appearance, please?
Your Honor, good morning. Jennifer Dillow, P69855, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, Mr. Smith is here on video, but he can't get his audio working. So what I will do is I'll simply give you another date. That date will be July 11th at 10 o'clock. I will continue your written discovery, and I will note once again that the defendant was present but could not get his audio working. July 11th at 10 o'clock. Written discovery remains open. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Double bass virtuoso Giovanni Balbastino. Yeah, he was kind of like the Paganini of the double bass of the mid 1800s. And when he conducted opera, as he often did, he frequently bring his double bass to the stage during an intermission to play improvisations on the evening's opera, fantasies on Lucia di Lammermoor, Village Time, other popular operas of the days, virtuosic tours de force that are still popular with those who are highly accomplished on the double bass. These arrangements, and he made them into arrangements which are available for the phones today. And so is the double, which we just heard from Kevin Meyer and the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra. What has seen 9.9 FM is still. Speaking of which, here's Benjamin Britton, University's Guide to the Orchestra, classic recording, Eugene Normandy, and the Philadelphia Orchestra.
All right, we seem to be ready to go. This is case number 23-240-1. I'm sorry, 23-240-0. Oh, she's still connecting. There we go.
Okay.
Can you hear me now, ma'am? Hello?
Yes.
All right, let's go. We are on the record. This is 23-240-015. Patricia Nocella versus National Heating and Cooling. Date and time for pretrial, your appearance.
Your Honor, Norman Sandals appearing on behalf of the defendant. My bar
What is your bar number, sir?
P29787.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Patricia, Patricia, Nocella, Noce.
All right, well, we were last together on May 1st. You indicated you were going to retain counsel. Have you done that?
No, it's
Okay.
difficult, but I submitted new evidence and I got one more submission to make.
right.
I was wondering about a postponement maybe.
I'm going to move forward, ma'am. You said you were going to get counsel. You didn't do it. You have, of course, an absolute constitutional right to represent yourself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open your written discovery. Your next day with me will be July 11th at 11 o'clock. Does that date and time work for everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Your written
Will this
discovery
be
is
a
now.
jury trial? Will this be a jury trial?
No, ma'am. This is a
Okay,
bench
so
trial if we get that far.
So July 11th is discovery cutoff?
No, it's just your next pretrial date.
Oh, okay.
Your written discovery is open. I did not open it before because she said she was getting counsel. And she did not do that. July 11th at 11 o'clock. Thank you both for coming in. We're off the record.
Thank you.
Right there.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
What can I do for you, sir?
I'm the owner of National Heating Company, so I was here for the meeting that you just had.
Oh, okay.
Is there some way that I'm sorry, is there some way I need to identify myself to you so I can be included in the future?
Yes, when you put your name in,
It should, my name should be there, Fred Wright.
yeah, but the case is listed under the name of the parties. The parties
Okay.
are Osella and National Home Heating. So
Okay.
what you should do is identify yourself and say owner of National Heating, for example.
Will do.
Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Matter was given the date of July 11th and written discovery was open.
Very good. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, have a nice day.
You too, sir.
Good
Hello?
morning.
Let's get Mr. Wild.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, Judge.
You are here on what file?
Um, Franklin versus North Park Cooperative.
Yeah, you got the wrong identifying information behind your name. got the
Thank you.
wrong case.
I'll switch it. Thank you.
Don't worry about it now, it's done. But it makes it a lot easier for me to know who's here and who's not.
My apologies, Judge. That was left over. I'm trying to rename myself, but
Don't bother, it's done. We're here now.
okay.
We are on the record. This is file number 22-243714. Gregory Franklin versus North Park Cooperative. Appearances, please.
Hi, Gregory Franklin. May it please the court, Gregory Franklin, the plaintiff.
Mr. Franklin, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Wasbury, P51575 on behalf of North Park.
Okay. Court signed an order referring this matter to case evaluation. Has that date been set as of yet?
No, Your
Not
Honor.
yet.
I received the order on May 18th and I walked it over to the case evaluation, the mediation tribunal.
Yeah.
And dropped it in their box. They
And
haven't.
we're waiting.
I'm waiting. I put in a call.
That's all we can do. Can't, unfortunately, I can't control that. All right, I'm going to give you guys a return date of July 11th at 11.
Okay.
And then hopefully by that time, we'll at least know when your case is set for case evaluation. That's not something that I control.
All right, sounds good.
July 11th at 11 o'clock. Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Let's be safe out here.
You too.
Oops. Hello?
Hello. Your Honor, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mr. McLean. Are you in the car?
Yes, forgive me, Your Honor.
I don't care about that. Are you moving or are you stopped?
I am parked in a gas station.
Okay, good. I had Mr. Coleman. Is your client's name Michael Gotch?
Correct, Your Honor. Gotch and Sons Towing.
Okay, because I think I have him here. Let me see if I can get him in here. Hello? Hello?
Hello,
What is your name?
Michael Gotch.
And you are here for Gotch and Sons Towing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Coleman? That's your client, Mr. McLean?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, well, what I'll do is I will put him on mute since his lawyer's here. I have Mr. Coleman and we can hopefully get started.
Yes, hello. Hello, Your Honor.
Tim Coleman, are you here?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear, I cannot see you.
Oh, okay, you want me to turn on my camera?
Yes, it works better that way.
Okay. Is that better?
That's much better. Okay, we are on the record calling file number 22-198-572. Timothy Coleman versus Gotch and Sons Towing. Could I have your appearances, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Dan McLean, P72982 on behalf of defendant Gotch and Sons Towing.
And your name is, sir?
Timothy Coleman.
All right. Where are we on this file, gentlemen?
Your Honor, as you recall, this was a matter that had a default entered, which was thereafter set aside. Your Honor, we have filed a motion for summary disposition in lieu of an answer. Your Honor, we're challenging the plaintiff as they do not have standing and they fail to abide by the petitions process, which is set up by statute.
All right. Have you received, Mr. Coleman, that motion?
Yes, I have.
All right. Then what I will do then is I will calendar that because I have in my file something described as response to Gotch and Sons Towing brief. I take it that's your answer to the motion for summary disposition?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Since I have it now, I'll calendar it for hearing. Calendar date will be July 11th at 11 o'clock. I'll send out an order to you all. And thank you all for coming.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Be safe out here.
Okay.
Mr. McLean, you can move your car now.
Great, thank you, Your Honor.
You'd be amazed how many guys want me to do a pretrial while they're on the road. Like, no, I won't do that.
I wouldn't be surprised, unfortunately.
I will not do that. Pull over.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. What brings you here today?
I had, I believe, a motion for my Capital One case.
What's the name of your case, ma'am?
1 second.
What's your case number?
It is 23140-314.
314?
Yes.
It's not calendared for today.
I received, it is. It didn't have a time on it, but it did say June 5th.
Your name again?
Danielle Teamer.
And Ms. Chief, I don't see you on my list here.
Okay.
Give me your case number. I can have my court clerk check it out for you. Give me.
Okay.
Give me.
It's 23140. 140-314.
140-314?
Yes.
All right. Let me call and see if my clerk can figure that out for us. Hang on.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Teamer?
Yes.
You're not on the docket today. You guys entered into consent on May 16th, and that took it out of the docket automatically.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Yes,
I really.
ma'am. Have a great day. Be safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, what do we got here? Try Manfred Gill. Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning. What brings you here today?
We have a pretrial conference on CET Pharmacy case.
CET Pharmacy?
Yeah, CET Pharmacy versus City of Detroit, 23142-197.
That's iHealth Pharmacy.
Oh, I'm sorry, they have a DBA. So yeah,
Mr. Michaels is here.
yes.
Let's get started. All right. We are on the record calling 23142-197. The file is entitled iHealth Pharmacy versus City of Detroit. Could I have your appearances, please?
Good morning again, Your Honor. I'm speaking on behalf of the plaintiff.
And good morning, Your Honor. Chris Michaels, P83156 on behalf of the City of Detroit.
And what is your bar number, ma'am?
77345.
Okay, we were last together on the file on May the 8th, and the court opened written discovery. I usually don't do that in PIP cases, but you persuaded me that there's some unusual circumstances. How is our written discovery coming?
It is coming along well, Your Honor. We're just waiting I think we're waiting for answers to our discovery. I don't see that in the file yet. And vice versa, I think we're in the process of working on the discovery that defendant sent to our office.
Okay, now my next question. Are we still inside of my subject matter jurisdiction amount?
Let me
Any
double check.
question to what's going on with $25,000?
Let me just check the last bill to make sure.
And if I may, Your Honor, while she's looking that up, the reason discovery was opened in this case is there's actually a couple companion cases related to it because the city believes that there is some fraud on behalf of the claimants in securing no fault benefits. This was an intentional hit and run against a bus, and the Claimants don't appear to be injured. Obviously, I'm not going to say plaintiff's counsel or plaintiff itself is involved, but the discovery was open to see what involvement they may have in this particular case. And I share plaintiff's view that we are in the middle of written discovery. So far, no need for any sort of depositions, but at some point, her client may need to be deposed either in this case or in another case just to see the involvement of the pharmacy and these. It's not just this one particular claim. There's, I think, four claimants, all who went to the same pharmacy. So.
And Your Honor, to answer your question, we are within the jurisdictional limit. The bill's a little bit over 16,000.
And is there ongoing treatment?
It does not appear so. The last day of treatment I see is from last year, so.
So we're probably not ongoing, probably not gonna get out of my subject matter jurisdiction, Captain. Okay,
Right.
have you guys back July 11th at 11 o'clock. Let's continue your written discovery. Because by that time, we should be at a point where you should have both been able to get responses to your discovery. You can see where we are to see if there's anything else that we need to do going forward on the file. Anything else we can accomplish today?
No, sounds good, Your Honor. So July 11th at 11
I actually, really briefly, Your Honor, because I know they had switched over the Register of Actions for the 36th District Court. We had filed requests to admit, and I was just wondering if the court has a copy of those. It doesn't appear in the Register of Actions yet, but I know sometimes it can take a while for that to happen.
Register of Actions, City of Detroit request for admissions appear to be stamped May the 11th.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything else?
That'll be all for plaintiff.
Okay, July 11th at 11 o'clock. Let's get rolling on that written discovery. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Have a good
Thank
one.
you, Your Honor.
Let's be safe out here.
You as well.
Mr. Rusin.
Hi, Judge. How are you today?
I'm good. Yourself?
Not too bad. I don't know if we have anybody on this case here, though.
Bernadette Head. Credit Corporation versus Bernadette Head.
Yeah, plaintiff's here on this one, Judge.
I don't seem to have her as of yet.
Yeah.
He had a bad address the last time, so we remailed it.
Yes.
So let's give her a few more minutes, and otherwise we'll move forward.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, get back to you soon.
PBS special tonight with music from the civil rights era. TV on PBTV's World Championship. Check it out. Great music tonight from public TV and the World Championship. Alberto Ginastera's music next is for the hymns of Barbara Masculine, which is considered many piano concerto of the Argentine composer, which was out in Seattle, Argentina. Was joined by the University of Michigan Symphony Orchestra, Jack Easton, conducted Ginastera at the University of Detroit.
We are on the record calling case 222000796 Credit Corp Solutions versus Bernadette Head. Date and time for pretrial. Could I have your appearances?
Judge, may it please court, I am attorney Richard Bruson. My bar number is 35222. I'm the attorney of record for the plaintiff.
All right. Our initial pretrial here was scheduled on May 8th, 2023 by an order dated April 11th, addressed to the defendant at an address on Greenfield. When we convened on that day, it was determined that the address for the defendant was incorrect. So we sent her a new notice for today's hearing on May 8th to an address at Eileen Street. This matter is scheduled for hearing today at 11 o'clock. It's now after 11:30. The defendant has failed to appear. No good call of that failure having been shown. The default defendant is hereby entered. We'll send you an order out today, sir. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Judge. I rest.
All right, have a good day.
Bye-bye.
That's going to conclude our morning call.